All right, it's another edition of Chris's Kitchen. Here we are. I'm doing some wings tonight. Nothing too fancy. So first we're going to season them. Once again, if you watch the other videos, you want your meat at room temperature and you want to pat it dry. That ain't happening tonight because I ain't got time. I've had these wings out of the freezer probably 4 or 5 hours and they're still looking frozen. But we're going to cook them anyway. Alright, so first things first, a lot of times you take chicken wings out, you put them in a bag, any kind of chicken, you'll see a lot of stuff at the bottom. It's like the frozen shit coming off of them. This doesn't look too bad, so we're not going to worry about it. But you want to drain that, just FYI. So there's the chicken wings. This is a bowl of my daughter's that I'm going to use to make spice with because I don't have any little bowls. So what we're going to do is put some ground cumin, just like barely a teaspoon because it's spicy and you don't want to overpower anything, right? So I'm not measuring this out. You can measure it out if you want to. This is all in my brain. Cumin, onion powder. This you want a little bit more, like a tablespoon, because you're trying to get in all these wings, right? You want a decent amount. Just under a tablespoon. I probably put too much cumin, honestly. Parsley flakes. These are good for fish and chicken. They look good too, and they taste. I don't know, something about them. Put about a teaspoon of those. Garlic powder, closer to a tablespoon. All in a bowl. We got some ground paprika. If you don't got spices in your kitchen, get to the store. A teaspoon of that, not too much. My stomach doesn't handle this stuff very well, honestly, but I don't care. I just keep eating it. All right, so there it is. Always watch these in full screen because if you don't, for some reason, the way my phone camera does, you can't see everything. But if you watch it in full, you can. All right, so we're gonna just swivel it around, right? Mix it a little bit with the finger. We just want to get it all swiveled in there, right? All right, chicken wings. Got them out in a Ziploc bag out of the freezer. Open that up. Just gonna kind of push them down a little bit so I can spread out this seasoning evenly. I should start over. That sounded stupid. Evenly. All right. Spices. That's too much. In the bag. Seal it up. Shake it around. Woo! Doggy lost a wing. All right, let's get it back in there. That came open. That's not good. All right, check it up. Check them out. See if you got any that got too much seasoning in one place, and you can just kind of move it around with the bag, right? If that's the case. Yeah. Always cooking. We're on meat. Wash your hands. I'm gonna wash mine because I touched that wing that fell out. That's hot as hell. All right, back over here. All right. We're gonna use the rest of the seasoning. Here's something else. We're gonna air fry these. Once they air fry, they may look like they don't have enough seasoning. So you know what? We might put some more on there. We'll see what happens. You know what else we need? Salt, pepper. Just kind of get it all over the wings like that. Doesn't have to be fancy. All right, salt, pepper. See this right here? This Creole. What is it called? Tony Crotch. Looks like it says Tony's crotch. You see that? Tony's crotch. Listen, this is for Creole food, Cajun food, like gumbo, which I might make one of these days because I love gumbo. It's good on anything though. I could put it on the wings. I got to work tomorrow and it's spicy, so I'm not gonna do that. All right, still back up. Take it a little bit. All right. So that's it for the wings being coated, right? I'm also going to make this. See this? It's called Malanga. If I pronounce that wrong, I'm sorry. My Honduran wife cooks this, and I've never cooked it. so I don't really know that much about it. It's a root vegetable, I know that. The starch. She compares it to a potato. She's already got one peeled here. See, this comes like this. All this stuff, you want to cut that off, right? Honestly, I don't know. I think I'm going to make a little bit more. Let's see. We got the knives. See the knives back there? I got them on a magnetic strip. That's a good thing to get for your kitchen. Hang it up. You can just hang your knives up. All right, I'm going to cut off a little bit of this Malanga. Here we go. A little bit more than what I don't know how tough of a knife I need. That was probably not a good idea. All right. Cut a decent size because honestly this isn't sharp enough. So we're gonna go with the serrated edge. But you know what? This is honestly the first time I've ever done this. You should wash it. I assume she washed it. So I'm just gonna cut the edges off like this. Let's see, we got all that brown stuff off there. Well, almost all of it. Get as much as you can. And I'm not going to keep these. Anytime you got fruit or vegetable from the grocery, wash it off. A lot of groceries have cockroaches you don't see because they only come out in the dark. Alright, Malanga, right? We're going to try to make some chips, although that's... I'm going to have to cut my damn... You know what? I said I'm not going to use it. I really should redo this video, but I don't care. Alright. I don't know how she does this without cutting her fingers off. I'm just trying to get slices, and I'm not doing a very good job. Yeah. So much for the serrated edge. Get you a good set of kitchen knives. This is not a good set of kitchen knives. Alright. I'm going to leave the Malanga up to her because I suck at it. Okay, that's crap. Yeah, I'm definitely leaving this up to her next time. This is horrible. Alright. I'm afraid of cutting my fingers, honestly, because this thing is so big that if I slip, it's not going to feel good. There's probably a better way to do this. There's probably a slicer out there you can buy. If you got the money, do it. I'm a little broke. That's too damn fat. Yeah, this is something I should leave up to her for sure. But honestly, you think about it, she always makes chips, tries to get them kind of thin. I don't know how she gets them thin. But you could probably do like a fry like too. So, I mean, it is kind of like a potato. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to chop this long ways like a fry. And I've seen people do this on the internet, so it's okay. Bang, like a fry. With my little serrated edge. It isn't meant for this. Alright. That's as good as it's going to get, folks. So what do we got? Pan. See that pan? It's got vegetable oil. So we're just frying them like you would fry fries or fried chicken without the fryer. Medium heat. I read 4 to 5 minutes. This is trial and error, folks. You're bubbling. These ones, since I've cut them like fries, it's probably gonna take a little longer to cook. It's going everywhere, buddy. All right. Let's look at it. See it bubbling? Once again, watching full screen. So those are it's basically like frying a potato chip, you know? It's just Malanga from Honduras. And from other places, I'm sure. Tropical places. God, I gotta ask her how she gets it thin, because I have no idea. In we go. Whoa! Holy smokes, don't do that. Don't splash yourself with the fried grease. Wash the hands. Woo, that's hot. Alright. I put on a new faucet a while back and it's burning the shit out of me. Alright, what do we got over here? The seasonings, the Malanga, and the drinky poo. Yeah, buddy. It's just Diet Coke for your kids, vodka for your adults. Alright. So a lot of people would season their shit and leave it sit for like an hour. I ain't got time for that. So I'm not gonna do that. Be right back. Real quick. It's frying up pretty good. Alright, so we're air frying the wings. Honestly, this is probably the worst video I've made so far because I'm tired and I'm mumbling my words. And no, it's not because of the alcohol, because that's my first drink. Alright, air fryer. Spray it. Always spray it. You don't want this shit to stick, right? I got 2 air fryers because they're little. Spray it. Keep an eye on the Malanga. Also move it around a little bit. That's steel, see that? So I can put in fried oil without fucking it up. Move it around a little bit. Alright. Chicken wings. So I usually make 8 for me personally. If I got more, I got company, I'll make more. Bag. I'm going to wrap it up so I'm not touching the raw part. Don't want to touch raw meat. Move that away. Constantly wash your hands. Alright, air fryer wings. You see them? Better be in full screen. So I sprayed the bottom. I'm also going to spray the top of the wings. Because here's what we're going to do. 400 degrees, 8 minutes, flip them over. Sometimes it's 9, depending on your air fryer. A little bit more seasoning, a little salt. Not too much salt. Salt and everything. Pepper. Some people don't like pepper. If you don't like pepper, guess what? Don't put it on there. Alright. We're going to go fry for 8 minutes, 400 degrees, air fryer. Let's just walk one of them over there. Ah, shit. I don't like that. My air fryers are over here. These are your basic Walmart $20 air fryers. $400 degrees up here, 8 minutes here. 400 degrees up here, 8 minutes here. Then we're gonna flip them over and do the same thing again. Let's look at that Malanga. I can't zoom in this mode. You know why? Because it's turned around. It's a cheap mode. Alright, when the Malanga's done, we're going to drain them a little bit with this. See that right there? It's all wire mesh. Get you one of them, okay? Number 1, if you're boiling eggs, you can scoop out the eggs, drain the water, have the egg in a basket. This Malanga, scoop scoop it out. The oil is going to drain back into the pan, and then I'm going to put them on a paper towel to get the oil off of them. You don't want to keep the oil on. We'll be back. All right, back frying the malanga. See that? You want to get them a little brown on the edges. Salt.
Salt and edges.
Salt generously. And salt when you're done too. A little brown on the edges. The thin, if you cut thin slices, which is hard, those are going to cook faster, obviously. Thicker ones, the ones I kind of made it look like fries, they're going to take longer. Move them around a little bit. Check them out. This one's done. Paper towel. Move them around, see how they look. You don't want to get them over brown, obviously. Just like anything. This one's getting there. So I don't fry stuff, but I noticed the more I move them around, the less the bubbles. So you kind of got to leave them still for a little while. Alright, you got a couple more to get out. Seeing a little brown. You don't want them brown. You want them kind of white, but the brown lets you know that they've been in there a long time. These ones are getting a little tan. I say brown, really tan. Okay, tan. They're still going. Let's pause. All right, chicken wings. First 8 minutes in the air fryer. It's looking pretty damn good. They honestly don't look like they need any more seasoning, although you could reseason if you didn't get enough the first time. These ones don't look like they need it. We're gonna flip them over, spray them in 8 more minutes. Normally I'd use Tongs for that. Guess what's in the dishwasher? The tongs. So, they are hot. Alright, flip them over. A little bit more pepper. A little bit more garlic powder. Right? Spray. Do that over the sink. 8 more minutes. There's some of the malanga that I'm considering done. They look pretty good. Strain on the towel, pat with the towel. Get that oil off of it. Alright, this video is running long, so I'm about to make the sauce that I use for chicken wings. Alright, here's the sauce. Soy sauce, tablespoon and a half of butter. You ever get these at the store, they tell you where the tablespoon is. Just cut where the tablespoon is. And we're going to melt the butter in the microwave. It doesn't take long to melt butter. Like 10 seconds. And if it's not melted, guess what? 5 more seconds. That's melting. It won't be all the way melted. We'll throw some honey on it. Honey, butter, soy sauce is a great sauce for wings. Melted butter. Microwave took about 20 seconds, but I wouldn't do more than 15 seconds at a time. Honey. There's no certain amount. Kind of match it. Not all the way to the butter, just a little bit less than the butter. And put it back in the microwave for just under 10 seconds. Alright, butter, honey, warmed up. Soy sauce for color, really, more than anything. A few drops, don't need a lot. Use this fork I was using on it, mix that shit around. Now, the more wings you got, the more butter you're gonna need, the more honey you're gonna need. This honestly doesn't look like that much, so we're gonna add some more. More honey. A little bit of soy. And I got some old butter. Hold on. This butter's just left over, so we're gonna throw it in there. At 10 more seconds, 13 more seconds to melt some more butter. I should pause that more often. This is going to be a long next video. The first set of wings are done. Let's go check them out. Look at how seasoned. Still kind of cooking in there. That perfect light brown. Mwah. All right. Stir up the sauce. All that butter broke up. All that butter broke up. The soy sauce got the honey. Soy sauce, honey, butter, that's all you need. I got the tongs out of the dishwasher. Look at that. Air fryer wing. In the bowl, flip it around. You could get a big bowl and shake them all once. I don't know. I was gonna do that and I was like, nah. Alright. Get you. So this is the plate. I got the Malanga on, right? Paper towels. Trying to keep them warm with the paper towels. Just gonna go ahead and throw the damn wing on there. Throw the damn wing, do your damn thing. Flip it over. Yeah, get that sauce on there. My stomach, I may regret this tomorrow. Wing in there, flip it over, shake it off, right? Put it on there, simple shit. Wing on there, flip it over, shake it off. And that's it, we got 4 more wings coming, I'm done. Wish the video was better. Hope you enjoyed. Wings, Malanga, have a good night.